Have you found a pen, Sah?
I have. Hello.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto. Is it the rebellion or rebellion?
I thought we put it as Le Rebellion.
What rebellion?
Le.
T-H-E?
We could do French if you want. Ellie.
Le rebellion.
Le Rebellion. That's the acoustic version.
Yeah, acoustic version. No, it should be called like "A la Resistance" or something like that. I've got a kettle in my room because I'm a fond lover of tea.
You student.
Tea saves. No. Nothing to do with the student. Tea saves.
Noted.
When you have hangover, the first thing you need to drink is a nice cuppa. Then it will sort you out, and then you need to eat. Origin of the band. Shit, where do I start, man? Well, basically, when me and Mike met up, I actually just said, I actually just write a couple of songs on my own with my guitar, with my crappy guitar skill, and I played a tune, one of the tunes I've written over the guitar with 4 chords to Mike, and he actually decided that he really liked my voice. So a couple of weeks or week later, I think, he got in contact with me and then said, like, do you want to make some music together? And we started making music, and we met up, and Mike was just showing me some of these music that he's written, and I selected the song, and I brought the lyrics I had over, and then we were like, this lyrics goes with this song, wicked, let's do it! And that's how Monster came out! Well, Monster came out of both of us, really. That sounds really dirty in a way. It's like a monster came out of us. Well, basically, when we started off in 2007, when we started talking about the music, I had to go back to Korea for family reasons, and Mike started sending me the music. So I had a good listen to them, and I had, like, good listen to them, if you like. Like, I listened to those songs over and over, and then, well, I pretty much instantly liked them, but I wanted to learn the song structures and how this guy worked with his music. And I liked the way he worked, and I liked the sound of the fucking music. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna write some lyrics here while I'm in Korea, and we'll work together when we get back. And we started making the music as soon as I got back. And like I said, Monster was just bang on, 4 hours work jobby. I mean, rest of the songs, some of the songs took a lot longer than the others, but that in its own way is very cool. Well, I mean, some of the songs are very, very personal to me, and I'd like to put the audience to actually make their own mind up about it. I can talk about it if they really, really wanted to know, but I'd rather have people actually make their own mind up about their music, because then it will be personal to them, and that's what I want our music to sound like. Favorite song?
Thinking.
Good question. To be honest, it is really hard to decide like what song's our favorite, because we all put a lot of effort into writing these songs. Mike put a lot of effort into writing the song structures, and you know, I shouted at him for a couple of minutes. I'm really sorry. I shouted at him for a couple of times for like not liking this bit. Look, just do it again, man. I would say my personal favorite would be Red Line, possibly. And possibly The Rebellion, because that song is cool as fuck. I mean, you know, I do like the quieter songs as well, like White Outskirt Castle is very, very emotionally retching song for me, so maybe that's why I'm a little bit about the quieter songs. But because, you know, quieter songs, when it's more emotional, it's harder to project the emotions into it sometimes, because when you're shouting, you're just going like, yeah! But if it's quiet songs, you're just like weeping tears inside, really. Mike. Well, I mean, when I first met him, I was like, what a strange guy. No, Mike is a sound guy. He's really lovely. Always helps me out and always been there for me. When I had to weep tears, I rang him up and was like, but yeah, I mean, like, for me, he's a, like, good pal that I can sort of rely on as well. I mean, I don't have many friends like that. Bassist. Me and Mike wrote a few tunes together. Like, I think we wrote about 7 tunes at this point, possibly, or writing the 7th tune. And well, we were saying, well, when we actually got fair songs. When you first start a band, most of the local bands and whatnot, like when they get a set, it's like 20 minutes set, half an hour, not very long, really, in all honesty. So we said, well, 7 tunes, you know, that's enough of times, including comments and whatnot. So let's start looking for like band members, because at this point there was just me and Mike writing the music. So we just like put a few ads on and auditioned a couple of people who are friends of mine. But it just didn't quite click, you know. And then all of a sudden, the joys of internet helped us out, and we found this guy called Scott. Really sounded enthusiastic, absolutely loving our music. We met the guy. Oh my days, he's quiet, isn't he? But no, Scott is I am really glad Scott is in our band. He's another guy who really looks after me, looks after everyone. But silently. It's getting more and more scribbly as it goes along. Drummer. We went through hell with finding a drummer, didn't we? Well, I mean, we had a couple of people going for us, but for their personal reasons and other strange circumstances, it just didn't happen. But apparently, I hear like Chris actually originally auditioned for Mike's old band, 1912, and yeah, apparently, like, they didn't get Chris in at that point because of their personal reasons and whatnot of other members. And then Chris auditioned for us, and from what I hear, he doesn't actually remember it. And I met Chris for the first time at the practice. He was a little bit nervous at the start. He is a really sound guy as well, very down to earth. He's just a big bear, just a cuddly Care Bear that looks just very metal, you know? Well, he's very sincere and very business-minded. He sorts out a lot of our gigs, to be honest, and we just kind of help him at the back. It's like, ooh, Chris, go. The first gig, well, it was Mike's actually first ever time on stage, and I think he did a really fucking good job, in all honesty. And it was our first gig, and it was a little bit, you know, unstable, and I was a little bit stiff on stage because it's first time I've been on stage, first time in about 3-4 years. So I think it was like nervous sort of experience for everyone, but at the same time, like, just that excitement just for the fact we are playing. Well, influences for my lyrics are like, well, they come from like other great lyricists as well, like Olivia Lufkin. She does write pretty fucking cool lyrics, and Otep's lyrics, and I mean, there's so many great lyricists out there that I just can't list the whole thing down. I mean, my lyrics are mainly sort of influenced by poems, like more about poetic structure than a lyrical structure, if you know what I mean. I don't know. If you don't get me, then, you know, I can't really explain to you, but that's how it is. In terms of our songs, we get like sort of like a mixed opinion on this, but from what I feel, we definitely have, well, the OTEB influences in terms of my actual singing, and like Arch Enemy's like sort of like growl sound, like the lower growl sound to it with the, well, angry girl music, I guess. And we'd be like, well, there is like influences from Kitty, Human Waste Project, and Cell Dweller. We can't forget that. Cell Dweller is one of me and Mike's mutual favourite band in terms of influences, I reckon. And there is a little bit of influences from like Deftones and Korn. When did I discover when I could growl? Fuck. Well, like, having said that, I had listened to a lot of heavy metal at this point, a lot of death metal and whatnot. So I know the pitch of it, and I know how that sort of sound is projected. So I use the same techniques, like, well, what I've been told anyway, or what it sounds like, and I try the different ways of growling, like using the stomach or just using the back of the throat. And, you know, when we did Monster together, Mike was like, right, do some growling. I was like, okay, so I did. And, you know, it sounded actually pretty fucking cool. So I was like, yeah, let's go with that. That was good.
Mass produced. Get your copy today.
Advertising.
Well, you can trade it all for the mystery box.
What box?